Okay guys, so we're pushing up the final beta today, so everything else stays exactly the same. There's a few optimizations inside there. All we're going to discuss today is the support tools, because as we know, once we've loaded stuff up, we have to have the ability to add supports to it for printing. Now there are many of us using many different plugins, so we made the idea to start actually writing our own support tools so that it can be universal across all our guys working for us, including Thailand and Hong Kong. Now I'm working on a machine that doesn't have jewelry on it. It's my laptop, so I've just made a bit of geometry to represent what we're working with. Now the first tool you'd probably use, is your ring is normally going to be centered around 0, is you would probably use support base. So move everything up to Z0, select your mesh, press enter, and we'll move the part up and we'll put a support base underneath it. Now the support base is drawn around the shape of whatever it is you're busy working with. So in the case of a ring, that might look like an oval or whatever it is. So that puts down the base that adheres it to the printer for you. And then let's work through the supports. Single support is just a straight up and down support. It's probably the support we use the most. All right. So single support, again, it's asking you for the mesh, and as you can see, it will just snap onto the mesh wherever you're working, and you can have it just one, or you can have it mirrored across the system, or you can have it mirrored in all directions. You can also play with its thickness, make its diameter smaller, thinner, okay, or bigger, whatever you want to do. All right. Let's put down one over there and get out of that command. Then you have a branch support, which is the second most useful support we have. So branch support will work up and then split off into Ys. I'm going to delete those ones out of there for now. Let's do a branch support. You see it's going to ask you to select the mesh, then it's going to ask you to select the base. Now I'm going to do quads over here, so I'm going to select, I want to start from about there, and you'll see that's going to ask you where's your starting height. Now it's locked in the up down, so you can't screw it up. So I'm going to say my starting height is over there, and then I'm going to start placing out supports on the part. Alright, so branch support doesn't need a lot of explanation what it is. We're all pretty familiar with how that works. And then there is normal supports, which I'll show you in a minute. Hang on, if I can delete that. And then you've got a normal support, which means that the support will move directly away from the surface normal. So same thing, select a mesh, and you'll see that no matter how you move the support is always facing perpendicular away from the part that you're supporting. So this is also a widely used support. It's not all the supports, it's not replacing everything we do, but at least there's some uniformity in what it is we're busy with. Now normal support also traces, as you can see by the yellow line, it traces a water line over your part, so you can see if you've got any islands. Okay. It also has the same options as the rest. You can have mirror, no mirror, whatever it is you want, and you can start placing out supports as you need. Alright, so that's the 4 we have for now. There's 6 more that are being built, but I haven't compiled them for this version. We'll add them in later versions. Guys, I hope that was clear. Cheers, Chris out.